Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and egg, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing, dog? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everyone? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We are waiting for Nvidia earnings. We've got other earnings that are coming out on deck. Palo Alto is out. Snowflake is out. We're still waiting on Nvidia. We're going to cover it here with you guys live. I'll break down the analysis. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group. And in case you guys didn't know, we were a Benzinga FinTech Awards winner. Yes, winner. Last year we were a finalist. This year we are a winner. Pull up the award, Joe. Show them what we've got. We won the Chairman's Award last night for Best AI Analysis Tool, guys. So a big shout out. We'll get those pictures up. We'll share them with you guys in a few minutes. I don't think we're ready for them just yet, but we'll share that stuff with you. So we are a Benzinga Chairman's Award recipient for Best AI Analysis Tool. That is us, True Trading Group. So a big shout out to the entire TTG team. But it's not just about awards here. We're the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There is literally something for everyone here at True Trading Group. If you're wondering, oh, we're ready. Show them the award, Joe. Show them the award. Joe's ready, he says. Oh, there it is. There it is. Chairman's Award, True Trading Group, Best AI Analysis Tool. If you guys are looking for an AI analysis tool to help you identify support, resistance, analyze news, identify chart patterns, help you come up with a trading plan and a trading strategy, and so much more, Look no further. Okay. We were recognized by true industry insiders and industry leaders. There was a lot of competition. Obviously, you guys know there's a lot of these AI analysis tools that are out there, but none of them can match what we are doing here at True Trading Group, as we did receive the Chairman's Award at the Benzinga FinTech Awards for Best AI Analysis Tool. So big shout out and a big AO and a big congratulations to the team over there. Beautiful, wonderful, excellent. Now, you might be wondering, why should you listen to anything that I talk about on this YouTube channel? It's not just because we won the award for Best AI Analysis Tool. It's not just about that. It's because I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college. And while there, before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money, I had to go through a training program. And that training program is where I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. That's how I learned how to become a trader. And then 2008 happened. And that was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash, but it was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have over 10,000 members in 117 different countries. Truly a global community here, guys, at True Trading Group. Okay. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. I'm sharing trade ideas and dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. All right. So again, subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Let's get on over to earnings while we are still waiting for Nvidia. Okay, while we're waiting for Nvidia, Snowflake is out with their own earnings. Palo Alto is out with their earnings. And let's see, revenue guidance for Q4. Ayo, Snowflake, higher than expected. 889 million was the expectation. 911 million for Q4 expectations as far as product revenue. Their revenue was also a beat, 942 million. That was against analyst expectations of 897 million. So that is a top and bottom line beat there. We got net revenue retention rate on Snowflake. Get this, over 120% net revenue retention rate. What I'm also really interested in seeing is that first on CNBC tomorrow is going to be Mr. Ramaswamy, who is the new CEO at Snowflake. You guys remember the old CEO stepped down. The stock took a hit because of it. I was unsure what I wanted to do with my Snowflake position after the CEO stepped away. I own this in the long-term portfolio. I still own it, and I'm glad I do, as they just had a really nice earnings beat. And that stock is now finally trading back to the upside. I'm long this stock from 116.84. Stock now trading at 148 in the long-term portfolio. So Snowflake doing very well here this afternoon while we again wait for Nvidia's earnings. The Q3 earnings per share was 20 cents versus 15 cents expected. And like I said, sales came in at 942 million versus 897 million was the expectation. And Snowflake also in talks with Anthropic about an AI partnership. Oh, I like that. So that's nice. So Snowflake is in talks with Anthropic for an AI partnership. They're also looking at acquiring Volo. A lot of news coming out here, guys, with regards to Snowflake. So we'll see if Snowflake can get moving. You do have heavy resistance on Snow up here around the high 148, the high 140s, 150. So we'll see if we can really get above this area and really push into the 150s. That would make me feel pretty good that that level has been broken. That level has been cleared out. But those are your earnings right there, guys, for Snowflake. Now, that's software, right? That's software side of the business. We'll see if Datadog is probably moving higher as well. Yep, nice little pop there on Datadog. We'll see if Rubrik trading higher. No, Rubrik, not enough volume for that stock to really trade in the after hours. But Datadog popping to the upside, sympathy play there to Snowflake's earnings. And then we got Palo Alto, and they had their earnings also, guys. It's not just NVIDIA. I know NVIDIA is the big one that everybody's waiting for, but it's not just about NVIDIA today. You got to look into AI. So you have a look into AI with NVIDIA, a look into software with Snowflake, and a look into cybersecurity with Palo Alto. Palo Alto is a beat Okay, top and bottom line. They beat earnings per share $1.56 versus $1.48, and sales $2.14 billion versus expectations of $2.12 billion. But here comes their guidance. They see the next quarter earnings per share 154 to 156. That's right in line with expectations of 155. And they see revenue 2.2 to 2.25 billion. That's versus 2.23 billion expected. For the full year of 2025, you're looking at $6.26 to $6.39 expectation for earnings per share. And that is against a $6.28 expectation. Revenue expectations for the full year, 9.12 to 9.17 billion against analyst expectations of 9.13 billion. They're also announcing a 2-for-1 stock split. So Palo Alto guys announcing a 2-for-1 stock split. So if you own one share of Palo Alto, you're about to own two of them, and they're going to drop. And obviously the price of the stock will drop to the downside. You know, it's not a bad earnings report for Palo Alto. It's really not. Everything was just kind of right in line with expectations. Okay. So everything was right in line with expectations. And I guess that's really what's happening though with companies. And that was my only kind of my concern here with NVIDIA is if their guidance is just kind of in line, if investors take profits on that, because you're so used to NVIDIA raising guidance aggressively that when the day finally comes when NVIDIA doesn't raise their guidance, I don't know if that happens right now. I'm just telling you that if something like that were to happen, stocks have been punished for not raising guidance this earnings quarter. You go back to the rest of your big mega cap tech names, like when your big Mag 7s reported, if you did not raise guidance and the guidance was just kind of in line with expectations, you got pulverized for it. AMD, their guidance was kind of right in line with expectations. That stock got pulverized for it. Now Palo Alto, they beat. Top and bottom line beat on earnings, but their guidance is just kind of right in line with expectations. No raise, no real aggressive hike on that guidance. And the stock's now trading down 3% on the day, down even more from the close, down around 4% from the close and down 3% now on the day. So, it's kind of just that's kind of what you're getting. That's the environment that you're in when the bar is set so high. For a lot of these companies, you're talking about an overall market where valuations are stretched. You're talking about individual companies where stocks are at all-time highs and valuations are stretched and things are expensive. Multiples are high. In order to keep that going, you've got to get these beats. You've got to get guidance to get raised so people feel like they're not paying top dollar for that earnings growth. And you're just not seeing companies who just say, yeah, our guidance is what you expect. You're just not seeing that. You're just not seeing the move to the upside. You're seeing what happens in Palo Alto, right? There's nothing bad. There's nothing bad in this Palo Alto report, but yet the stock is still trading to the downside. Nice. Way to go, Wizard. It says, Mike, I grabbed Snowflake at 118 right after you did. Yep, I bought it at 116.84 in the long-term portfolio. Stock's now trading 147 for Snowflake. So we're still waiting on NVIDIA earnings, guys. They usually come out a little while after the close. They don't usually hit around 4:00. But I'm really interested to hear from Sridhar Ramaswamy, who is the new CEO of Snowflake. And he's going to be on CNBC, I believe, tomorrow morning. So I'm definitely going to be tuning in to that interview on CNBC because I really do. It's the first time I'm actually going to really hear him speak other than a conference, other than the earnings call. I haven't really seen him on a one-on-one interview, but I love the quarterly revenue growth, right? Look at this, 640 million, 698, 738, 790, 829, 942. That is their revenue, their quarterly revenue, right? That's their quarterly revenue. Look at that growth. I like that. And I think that software companies have not benefited yet from the AI boom that we've seen, all the spending in AI. All the spending in AI has gone towards the hardware. It's gone towards all the Oh no, I thought NVIDIA's earnings were out, but it's just Adani is actually indicted. This is actually huge news. Adani, I believe, is India's richest man, multi-billionaire. He's the owner of the Adani group. And he was actually just indicted with other people over a bribery scheme and massive fraud literally just being indicted. This came out just a little while ago, right in New York. I believe it's the Southern District of New York that is issuing this indictment on Adani. That's big news. That's a major business figure. Major business figure there. But anyway, so yeah, guys. So, Snowflake back there to the upside. We're still just waiting on Nvidia. Trust me, as it hits the wire, I'll be right here to talk you guys through it. But what I was saying about these software names is Nvidia earnings are out in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So they're set to come out at 4:20. So about 1 minute and 20 seconds, we get Nvidia earnings. So real quick, within that minute, I think that software companies over the next 1 to 3 years are going to start benefiting from the AI spend as companies slow down their spend on the hardware side. And now they start to focus on software for a lot of the operations that they've been building out. It's kind of like when you build a house. When you build a house, the first thing you got to put in is the foundation and the wood framing. That's the hardware. That's the semiconductors. When you're done with the house, you got to put artwork and furniture. That's the software. So I think now over the next 1 to 3 years, as these houses are built, these AI houses, these AI operations, you're going to need to furnish them with software. And I think that the day in the sun is coming for these software names. And I do like Snowflake. I also own Datadog. It's another one that I think is going to do well. I own Salesforce. It's another one. Adobe. These are all software names that I own. Rubrik is a company that I'm looking to get into. Databricks is a company that's not yet public, but when it does go public, I'm looking to add that in the long-term portfolio as well. All right, guys, couple of seconds here for NVIDIA earnings. I'm going to turn on CNBC here as well. Get some CNBC commentary with it. You got to see what happens with their Blackwell chips, too. They've had some issues with their Blackwell chips. Do I think Palantir is overextended as an AI company? I think temporarily it's extended, but I'm very bullish Palantir in the long run. I own Palantir in the long-term portfolio. I'm going to own it for a very long time. Okay, guys, here we go. All right, so NVIDIA earnings are coming across the wire. The initial reaction in the stock is to the downside as we're now trading all the way down to 140. Stock is now down 5%, going into a pretty big support level down here. The whole market's moving to the downside on the back of this NVIDIA result now, coming to the downside as we're continuing lower. So now down 6% here on NVIDIA. We'll see if this actually holds. Just don't freak out yet. Okay, let's get the data. Let's actually see what the results are. Sometimes, the initial move is not always the right move. So let's see what they got here. Remember, my concern is guidance. That's what I really want to see. $0.81 earnings per share. That's a beat against 75 cents. Sales $35.1 billion. That is a beat. 33.12 billion was analyst expectations. NVIDIA's CEO says the age of AI is in full steam, propelling a global shift to NVIDIA computing. Stock still down 5%. I need those guidance numbers. Guidance is going to be the key here for me, guys, if this is going to recover or not. All right, here comes the guidance. See, there it is. That's why it's in line. It's in line. Guidance is in line. The stock is trading to the downside. Revenue expectations for the next quarter, 37.5 billion. Analyst expectations, 37.1. And they said 37.5 billion, give or take 2%. So it's 37.5, up 2% or down 2% from there. That puts you right smack at the $37.09 billion revenue expectation from the guidance that the analyst community was expecting. It's not enough. NVIDIA CEO says demand for Hopper and Blackwell anticipation is incredible. Right, we know that. I just don't know, guys. This is what I was talking about. I don't know. You're getting here. Here's the push-pull right now that's happening, I think, with investors with NVIDIA. Guidance is just meh, but the CEO right now is extremely bullish. So you're getting comments from the CEO that reminds me of the comments that you got from Palantir CEO. Palantir CEO, when they came out with their earnings, was extremely optimistic, was so incredibly confident about the future of that company, and it helped Palantir explode. So you just got the initial reaction to the actual earnings of NVIDIA to the downside. And I think that's because the guidance was just meh, right? We're used to seeing guidance raises from NVIDIA. You didn't get that. NVIDIA guidance is right in line with expectations, and the stock dropped 5%. But then here you come all of these comments from Jensen Huang. Let's see what he has to say, right? Another comment. Here's the comments that we've got from him so far. The age of AI is in full steam. That's propelling global shift into NVIDIA computing power. CEO says demand for Hopper and the anticipation for our Blackwell chips in full production are incredible. Another comment. AI is transforming every industry, company, and country. Enterprises are adopting agentic AI to revolutionize workflows. Industrial robotics investments are surging with breakthroughs in physical AI, and countries have awakened to the importance of developing their national AI infrastructure. So now this type of commentary from the CEO is exciting. And I think that's going to just cancel each other out. I think that's what you might see. You might see this earnings report just cancel everything out. And anyone that bought calls or bought puts, you're both going to lose money, as the implied volatility is going to just crush those option contracts. And anyone sitting in a butterfly or a condor is going to come out of this the winner. And I think those are the people that are going to make money going into tomorrow as we get a uneventful price action move on NVIDIA. Seems to be the case right now as we're talking. Like I said, the initial move was to the downside. Now the stock then just recovered. We're right back to where we were before the earnings actually came out. And then you've got the conference call. I think you do have a possibility of the stock moving higher during the conference call, because the conference call is where Jensen Huang is going to really be able to talk further. These are what I just read to you were comments that were issued with the earnings. On the conference call, he's going to actually speak freely and openly. He'll have a prepared statement. He'll take questions, but that's when he's going to really be able to, investors are going to really be able to hear his tone and his excitement. And from what I'm reading, these comments that are coming through on the earnings, I would expect a lot of excitement and a lot of positive, bullish, optimistic tone from him on the conference call. And that might pop the stock once that conference call begins. I believe the conference call is at 5:30. But so once that starts, I think you might see a little bit of a trade to the upside. So here's some more comments. NVIDIA says that Blackwell production shipments scheduled to begin in Q4 25 and will continue to ramp into fiscal 2026. Hopper and Blackwell systems have certain supply constraints. Demand for Blackwell seen to exceed supply for several quarters into 26. So they're not going to be able to make enough Blackwell chips to cover the demand that they are saying that they're anticipating to see for those chips. Okay. So we'll see what we got here, guys. But so far, I see now we're kind of drifting a little bit here now back into the red. Now, NVIDIA back down 3% now on the day. Okay. Down like 2.5% from the close. And it's just, it's a run of the mill earnings release. And we haven't had one of those in a while. But the stock's still not really being sold aggressively. You're only down 3.5%. Oh, hell yeah. The TGD Futures Group is killing it. Killing it. Big day today in the Futures Group. And the TGD Futures Group is actually trading futures right now on the back of these earnings that you guys are coming through here from NVIDIA. But it was a big day today. Big day today for the futures group. We caught really nice longs off of a key major support level. You had a big support level on the SPY sitting at 584 or 585. That's been in place for the last couple of days. I'll pull it up on the chart and I'll show you guys as NVIDIA. Very uneventful release there. Like I said, I think that those two things are going to cancel each other out. And so far, it looks like we're kind of right on that one. But like I said, we'll see what happens after the conference call. And here's your support level. If you guys have been following the YouTube channel for the last couple of days, we've been talking really about this level at nauseum, and it was the prior all-time high, gapped above it after the election, pulled in, became support, rally, dropped back into it, support, and you've tested and held that level now for 4 consecutive days. Now, what we talked about coming into these earnings, and I was doing a live stream yesterday from the NASDAQ, right? So a big shout out, big AO to, the whole True Trading Group team, and a big shout out to the team over at NASDAQ and for, us solidifying our partnership with the NASDAQ. And becoming one of their data vendors that we're getting all of our data from the NASDAQ. And my business partner, Adam, and I, we had a wonderful day there, went to go visit the NASDAQ. We got to witness the closing bell. They gave us a tour of the facility. They let us do a live stream from their offices. And then we had obviously the Benzinga FinTech Awards that I told you guys about earlier. You guys are seeing some of the pictures there. That's the Benzinga AI Award that we won. And that's Adam and I accepting the best AI analysis tool award, the Chairman's Award from Benzinga last night. There it is right there. But it was a big day there for us over at the NASDAQ and True Trading Group, getting the recognition for everything it is that we're doing here with the THD fam. But on that live stream, we talked very specifically. Mari guided me to make money both ways on Amazon today. Big shout out. Yeah, beautiful. There you go, Sam. So Mari is our AI tool, right? So that's the AI tool that won Best AI Analysis Tool at the Benzinga FinTech Awards, right? So that's Mari is the persona that is our AI. Okay, so it's our THD AI product. We call it Mari. That's the persona that we've given it. That's the name of it. That is Mari. Okay, so big shout out there. Way to go, Sam. But yeah, so I did the live stream yesterday from the NASDAQ, and we talked very specifically about this level on the SPY. And I told you guys yesterday that this level, if NVIDIA were to disappoint and that level breaks, then you've got to get short and you got to stay short. And you look for us to get back to the 50-day moving average and possibly fill the election gap that we had and look to fill that back into the mid to high 570s. So far, that level is still intact. NVIDIA did not disappoint, right? NVIDIA did not disappoint. You got a quick, we pulled back in there today on the SPY. The level held. You bounced and recovered from a technical standpoint. Then you had the fundamental catalyst just hit from NVIDIA, and it's not really, it's kind of uneventful. Stock's down 3.5% currently, as you're drifting a little bit lower back to the downside. But we'll see what happens during the conference call, guys. We'll see what happens during the conference call. All right. So there you guys have it. Those are the earnings that we've got here. So NVIDIA to the downside, stock's now down 4% on the day. Right, stock's now down 4% on the day. Snowflake continuing higher, now 150s, baby. 150s for Snowflake. Let's go. I like this. We're also going to hear from Brad Gerstner tomorrow on CNBC. Brad Gerstner is the CEO of Altimeter Capital, and he is a big shareholder of Snowflake. So nice to get his take on Snowflake and what he thinks about the future of this company. Brad Gerstner is a big Silicon Valley guy. He's a tech investor. So don't ask him about JP Morgan. Don't ask him about Chevron. Don't ask him about United Health, but anything tech related, the guy knows his stuff. So we'll see what he has to say about Snowflake's earnings. I like it. We are shareholders of Snowflake, and the stock is now currently up 15% on the day. Big shout out there and a big congratulations. And a big shout out to all the teaching members that had some great days today, guys. We've been all over this Bitcoin rally. MicroStrategy breaking over $500 today. Now back to the downside though, as we get a little bit of a pullback there. I am certainly not going long MicroStrategy up into this area. I think the stock is getting very extended, and I do think that you are going to, one of these days, you're going to get a really wide range candle to the downside. I think you're going to get a candle on MicroStrategy one of the days that's going to look like this. I think you're going to get like a $60, $70 type of downward move on MicroStrategy one of these days when this thing finally cracks. Bitcoin might have to go to 100K first before that happens, but AP, now we're talking. AP says, Mike, you were the one that got me into NVIDIA in November of 2022, made a boatload off of that recommendation. Thanks, brother. No, it's my absolute pleasure. I have been a very vocal bull on NVIDIA for the last 5 4 years. 4 years. For the last 4 years, I've been a very vocal bull on Nvidia. Anyone that's been on this YouTube channel knows I've been buying Nvidia every year since I bought it in 2018. I did not buy it in 2019. I bought it in 2020, 21, 22, 23, and again in 24. So big shout out there. My boy AP, big day, or not big day, but just a really big win there on Nvidia. You got me into MSTR around 170 earlier this year. I'm still holding part of it. Yes, Brian, there you go. Big wins for the TTG family. We got Nvidia. We've got MicroStrategy. And it's not just these people. It's not just, look at this. I put the only $800 I had on it, and I'm up over 1,000%, says Jay Clove. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. I missed out on Nvidia, but I'm in Palantir. Yes, another one that we own. We own Palantir from $21.50. $21.50 we own Palantir from. The stock is in the 60s. Love it. But it's not just these people, right? This isn't, they're not outliers. They are the norm. Because our members are making money. They're becoming better traders. And it's not because I just believe that to be the case. It's because they say it themselves. If you don't believe me, watch this. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys are making money, you're becoming better traders, type the number 1 in chat right now. Now, anyone that's on this live stream that's tuning in for the earnings, and we'll talk about Nvidia a little bit more from here. And what do we do with the stock now? We'll go over all that stuff. I'll tell you what I think about tomorrow. Pay attention, though, real quick to all these people typing the number 1. Because these are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers. These are complete and total strangers. They are your dentist, your auto mechanic, your Uber driver, your waiter, your server, the police officer that pulls you over for a speeding ticket, the firefighter that comes to check out, when you got a cat up in the tree or whatever the hell else it is. These are all of those people. There is no difference between them and you. If they can make money with this, then so can you. 82% of our members have full-time jobs. We got over 10,000 members in 117 different countries. If they can do this, then so can you. We have a mobile app, lets you download it. You can see the screen share because the moderators and I share our screens with you during the day so you see what we see. We talk to you on the microphone live. We send out all of our trade alerts. You're notified when our orders execute, so you get real-time push notifications when we enter or exit positions. That's why all of these people are able to make money with us, guys. That's why. That's why they're able to make money. It's not because I'm the world's greatest trader. I'm a damn good trader. I'm right a hell of a lot more than I am wrong. But the moderators and I collectively as a group, we've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80%, now going on roughly the last 5 years. We upload our trading activity from our brokerage accounts onto the TTG website, so you get to see every single buy, every take profit, every stop out, every green, every red, every break-even trade. So you guys get to see for yourselves, if you followed some of these trade alerts, how would you be performing with your own position size and how you would be taking profit on those particular trades. Okay. If these people can do this, then so can you. Okay. If these people can do it, then so can you. Fire guy. I love it. Dude. He goes, yo, we do way more than cats and trees, my dude. We get them off rooftops also. Big shout out to all of our firemen out there. We've got a lot of firefighters that are actually members of True Trading Group. We have a lot of firefighters. We have a lot of military personnel. Thank you so much for your service. We have a lot of first responders. Obviously, thank you for your service, all of our first responders. We have all walks of life at True Trading Group. And that's one of the most beautiful things about this community is that we have over 10,000 members from 117 different countries, all walks of life. And to see so many people from such diverse backgrounds being successful, making money, reaching their goals, advancing their financial positions for them and their family. It's a beautiful thing, and to be recognized by it, to be recognized for it by the NASDAQ yesterday, and to be recognized for it by Benzinga yesterday. I'm so incredibly honored. I'm so honored to be on this journey with every single one of our TTG members as they strive towards becoming better and becoming more successful and reaching a level of financial dependence to where they don't care what inflation looks like. They don't care how much the cost of eggs or milk is. They don't care how much their health insurance just went up. They don't care. They're not worried about how they're going to make their rent payment or their mortgage payment. They're not worried, we're not going to be able to go on that family vacation this year. They're not worried about that kind of stuff. Listen, it's not about mansions and yachts and private jets, although I love all of those things too. but it's about everyday people that are just trying to better their lives for them and their family and not have to worry and to remove. Listen, life is stressful enough. Removing financial stress makes your life a hell of a lot less stressful. Okay. And by a quick show of hands, type the number 2 if you're a member of True Trading Group and TTG has helped remove some of your financial stress. Type the number 2 if that is you. Type the number 2 if you are a member of True Trading Group, and because of that, you are removing some of your financial stress in your life for you and for your family, because that is what everyday people are looking for. Everyday people are looking for a fair and honest chance to be successful in the stock market so that they could not have to worry about these things. When they lay their head down on their pillow at night, they want to be able to fall asleep without staring at the ceiling and rolling and tossing and turning for 2 hours before they do, because they're worried about next month's mortgage payment. They're worried about how they're going to get their credit card bill down. That's what this is all about. That's what True Trading Group represents. And that's why we are getting the recognition from the NASDAQ, from Benzinga, and companies like it, because of what we are doing for retail traders all around the world. Now, I'm interested to see real quick how many people are on the live stream that are actually not part of True Trading Group. If you're not part of this community, type the letters TTG, please. Type the letters TTG if you guys are not part of this group. All right, we got about 1,400 people that are on here right now. I know not all of you are members. So just go ahead and type TTG if you're not part of this community yet. We got Jackie. Jackie, what's up? How are you? Hey, Helen, I love you too. Stephen Train, what's up? David McAllister. David, I don't know. David, I feel like you've been on these live streams a bunch, brother. I recognize the username. Hopefully you become part of the family here soon, man. We got Blaze. We got Andrew Chu. How are you? I don't know how to pronounce that. I was going to say Jose, but there's a U in there. And you threw me for a loop with that U. Nonetheless, Marchiani, welcome. We got An Kim, welcome. Rich Perks, what's up? Arthur says, I paid my debt with TTG and it was a big one. I'm happy to hear that, man. Happy to get those debts down. We got Chris. We've got Sean. You're killing me, brother. We got MDN Specialist. We got Chris Cherry. What's up? How'd I do with the Marchiani, though? Did I pronounce the Marchiani correct? I don't know how to pronounce the Jose with the U. You threw me off with the U, man. You really did. Christopher Holmes, what's up? We got Daniel.
It's Josue.
What?
Josue.
Is it Josue?
I believe so. Josue.
Josue Marchiani? That's a badass name.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
Listen, if that's how you pronounce your name, Josue Marchiani, I want you to join True Trading Group just because I want to say your name like often. I want to see you in chat and be like, oh, hey, Josue Marchiani. Josue Marchiani, great trade today. Josue Marchiani, congratulations on your new milestone. So I would love to see that. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, so we have a lot of people in here. TTD taught me how to do my own trades, 4 trades today, all green. Way to go, Jan. That's music to my ears. Honest to God, Mike, why wouldn't you want to be part of the True Trading Group? I know. Tell me about it. Look, Adam's got a Wolverine mask. Members are making money. We're being recognized by the NASDAQ. We won an award at Benzinga. Joe, one more time. Oh, the award. So Adam's got the award right there. There's the award. Joe, if you want to maybe one more time, brother, just pull up those pictures real quick. We'll go through them real quick. I'm super proud of this. I hope all the teaching members are proud of this too. Joe, one more time, brother. Show them the NASDAQ. There's the award. Okay, so there it is. There's True Trading Group on the NASDAQ screen yesterday in Times Square. There's Adam and I on the floor. That's the closing bell for the NASDAQ. That's the floor right there. There it is, Adam and I with the True Trading Group logo. And then we were over at the Benzinga Award ceremony. We won Best AI Analysis Tool. Guys, this is a big deal for the company. And obviously we are, partnering with industry leaders to continue to build out this platform because what we have here works. And people like the NASDAQ and Benzinga are recognizing it. It's not just Adam and I talking about it. It's the over 10,000 members from over 100 different countries and company insiders just like that. Everyone that's on this live stream that is not a member of TTG, I'm going to do you guys a real solid favor.
Yeah, it's not so much that we're doing you a solid. It's that we just didn't have – I took a 4 a.m. flight back, and we just didn't get to change anything. So enjoy it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we were supposed. So the way that we do this, guys, we don't do a true trading. We don't do like Black Friday sales or Christmas sales or anything like that. What we do is we run a holiday season sale, and the way that we do it is we believe that the people that act first deserve to be rewarded. So what we do is we bring the price of our membership all the way down, and then that's our holiday sale. And every day we move the price of the membership up until we get to the new year, January 1st, and the price resets back at our original pricing. The membership to True Trading Group is normally $2,212 for the year. However, the other day we were at $747 for the sale. It was supposed to be over $800 today, but we had a very busy day yesterday. We were running around New York City. Adam actually caught a flight. He literally woke up at like 4 a.m. to catch like a 6:30 flight back to Miami, which is where he is now. And we've been busy ever since, kind of following up with a lot of the meetings we had yesterday and the contacts and people that we were talking to, and just kind of circling back with a lot of the conversations that we had yesterday at all of these things that we were at. So we didn't have time to change the pricing on the checkout page. So anyone that's on the YouTube stream right now, I'll leave it open for like 20 more people, and then we are going to change the price. Okay, so you guys are fortunate because it was supposed to be changed today, but it's still $747. So anyone that's on the live stream, if you guys are not yet a member, go straight to ttgoffer.com. Everything you see on that page is included in the price. Okay, there's no upsell for any of this. Everything on that page is included. There's no additional fee or anything like that. Just go to ttgoffer.com. No coupon code is needed. And the next 20 people that join will give it to you for $747 for the whole year. And it comes with a double your money back guarantee. I know I talk a big game on these live streams, but I back it up with our own money. So the way that it works here is that you guys join TTG, and if you are unable to make the $747 membership fee back, so if you can't make it back at least one time during your membership, we don't just give you the $747 back. We give you double it. We give you $1,494 back. So while you have, look, the double your money back guarantee is right there on the checkout page, right? It's right there in black and white. It's right there on the checkout page. Okay. So all you need to do is go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do study groups every Thursday. Do that. Take your time. Go at your own pace. You have the whole year to do it. Our money back guarantee is not like 14 days or 30 days, and you got to do all this in some crazy, unrealistic time frame that's not realistic and before the money back guarantee expires. We give you that double your money back guarantee that's good for your entire membership. So you go through the membership, take your time, do those things. And if you cannot make back the $747 at least once, we'll give you back $1,494. That's the deal. That's how confident we are in the platform that we've created. All you have to do is go to ttgoffer.com, and you guys can see for yourselves. You guys can see for yourselves the double your money back guarantee. It's right there on the checkout page. All right. Your membership comes with all of our courses, beginner and advanced courses. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. You got Benzinger Pro's real-time news feed, TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner, unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, short data, congressional trading data, 1,000 hours of recordings from different workshops that we hosted live with our members covering a variety of different topics. You guys get access to all of those things at no additional cost. All of those things that you see on ttgoffer.com are included. Now, we have other things that cost more money. Like we have we have like 6-month mentor programs. We have in-person meetups. We have 2-day intensives, topic specific boot camps. So we have other things that do cost more money. But when you go to ttgoffer.com, everything on that page is included for no additional cost, no upsell. Okay. So if you see it on that page, it's included. Just go to ttgoffer.com. Okay. Let's go to ttgoffer.com. No coupon code required. If you have any questions, text us. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. We'll help you any way that we can. Text us 1-888-621-2127. Again, that's 1-888-621-2127. And again, also, guys, listen to me very carefully if you are one of the following people. If you used to be an annual member and you would like to come back home, text that number. If you used to be a trial member and you would like to now join, text that number. If you are currently a trial member text that number. We have to whitelist your email address if you're one of those 3 people, because there's already an account linked to your email. So in order to give you the $747 discounted price, we have to whitelist your email. So you actually have to text us 1-888-621-2127. If you're not one of those people and you guys want to join the family, just go directly to ttgoffer.com. There's no coupon code needed, and you guys can sign up now. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. Nice. Nice. I'm just reading some of the comments that are coming through from all of our members. Guys, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, you got to really start paying attention to the comments. I know it. Listen, obviously, it's nice to listen and pay attention to the things that I say. It's nice to pay attention and listen to the things that I say on here. But I really think that, when push comes to shove and you're trying to determine if whether or not True Trading Group is right for you, I honestly think the best way for you to make that determination is to read some of the comments that come through from members, because they're the people that are in your exact same shoes or were in your exact same shoes, right? They were on a live stream. They listened to me, give them a quick sales pitch about the community and the platform and why I think that they should join. And they did it. And they took a leap of faith. They invested in themselves. They believed in our platform and in our community. And now they're sitting here telling you that they're making money. Right? So, and again, if you guys missed it, why should you join? It's because our members make money. Because at the end of the day, that's why you're here, right? You're here to make money. You're not here just because you're a Yankee fan like I am, right? That's not why you're here. You're not here because I have a cool painting of a bull and a bear behind me and my wife decorated for Christmas on the mantle. That's not why you're here. You're here because you guys want to figure out how to make money in the markets. That's exactly what our members do. And in case you missed it before, one more time, and then we're going to move on. Members, if you guys are making money, type the number 1. Simple as that. Just type the number 1 if you guys are making money and if you're becoming better traders. And if you are still on this live stream and you are not a member, this is the reason why you should join. For $747 with a double your money back guarantee to give you peace of mind and to hold us accountable, what do you guys have to lose? The price is going to be over $800 tomorrow. And it's going to continue to climb every single day until by January 1st, we get back over to the regular price. The regular price of a membership at TTG is $2,212. This is our holiday sale. We dropped the price. We're at $747. Tomorrow it's over $800. So you guys want to go to ttgoffer.com and join it now. All right. My retirement is secure, says T Meister. You want to talk about not having financial stress? How about your retirement being secure now because of what they've been able to accomplish as a member of True Trading Group? How about that? Right? Mama Duke, how are you? Mama Duke, how are you? I miss you. I love you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope you are doing well. Soapy says, but around how much are members making in 2024? I have no idea. We have some members that have made over $1 million. We have some members that have made 1,000. I don't know. Let's ask. Guys, if you feel comfortable sharing, Soapy wants to know how much have you made in 2024? If you guys feel comfortable, you want to divulge that information. You maybe want to talk about where your account was and where your account is, or how much that you made, or if you want to give a ballpark, you guys can share that information here if you want. But everyone's going to be different, Soapy. Some people have a $500 account. Some people have a $500,000 account. So Zook's made $82,000. Kevin's made $20,000, right? The percentage, right? The percentage is what matters most. Andre's made $246,000. Sweet Molasses has made $10,000. Artur has made $75,000. I appreciate you guys sharing this information because, some people don't like to share that kind of stuff, but I appreciate you guys kind of sharing this information. And Soapy, hopefully you're paying attention. You're reading some of the comments for some of the members that are explaining to you, this is how much that they're making. Right? So there you guys have it. Right? But everybody's different. Soapy, don't compare yourself to other people. I can't mention that here. The feds are listening. Yeah, that's right. The feds are listening. Andreas has made $102,000. J.R. Craig makes about $1,000 to $2,000 per week. With a full-time job, Czech has made $20,000. Henry's made $10,000. Diana has made. So I got to give a big shout out to, I got a big shout out to, well, see, Soapy, it's not that, do you need this? It's not necessarily, it's not about needing this. It's about wanting it, right? I mean, just because, okay, so you made $100,000 this year on your own. Well, if you were a member to True Trading Group, maybe you would have made $250. Because if you're already a successful trader, like obviously we have very successful traders at True Trading Group. And then we have people that are just joining for the very first time. They've never traded anything before, right? So you have people that are in True Trading Group that have been trading for 20, 30 years. You have 7-figure traders that are inside True Trading Group, but then you also have the person that's got $500 in a Webull account and they just join, right? There's a reason why real professionals join True Trading Group. And then you also have complete total newbies and beginners also join True Trading Group, So, I think that there's always a benefit to be part of a good trading community because, you and I only have 2 eyes, right? So I can only look at a certain amount of stocks throughout the course of the day. But when you've got thousands of people, so we have over 10,000 members. So, when you have thousands of people that know what to look for, it's very rare that we're ever going to miss anything that's happening in the market. We know instantly when there's a piece of news or why a stock is moving or what stocks are moving. It's like we really never miss any sizable moves that a stock makes. It's because you're in a group. It's because you're in a community. Not to mention trading can be a very lonely thing. There's a lot of big ups, there's big downs, and it's really nice to have a group and a community there that understands what you're going through. You can celebrate your wins, and you can also help them pick you up when you're down. Because if you've been trading for a while, Sophie, then obviously you have big ups, you have downs. It's all part of the game, right? It's all part of the game. And being part of a community that shares those same, shares the same values, shares the same experiences as you, really is probably the better word, is always a wonderful thing, right? And we have amazing traders. We really do. So there's myself and 8 other professional traders that are moderators, but then we also have members that are phenomenal traders as well. So, all right. Whew. $50,000 day trading and 7 figures in the long-term portfolio. There it is. Beautiful. Wow. Arthur overall paid $300,000 in his loans and his debts, wiped him out. Thanks to TTG. Team Meister has increased the retirement by 33%. That's incredible. After drawing from over the past 3 years and treating family to some really nice vacations. Incredible. Incredible. I love it. So again, folks, that's ttgoffer.com for those of you that are not yet members of the TTG fam. Any questions, text us. All right, 1-888-621-2127. Anybody have any questions for me? Oh, Lucky Stort. I love that. Lucky Stort says, I joined TTG and I'm paper trading before I spend the real money. Thank you for the education. I'm getting better every day. I wish more people would be like you, Lucky. I really do. If you're a newbie and you're a beginner, I wish more people would paper trade and learn what they're doing first, so they stop making those silly mistakes early. So many people would be in such a drastically different position if they would just learn first. There's a reason why our slogan at True Trading Group is Learn, Trade, Profit. Print Account says, hey man, I learned about you from Matt Kors' YouTube. How do I do a trial? Does it cost anything? I'm going to tell you this, Print Account. Right now is not the time for you to do a trial. I'm just going to explain to you why, and then you can decide whatever you want to do. We do have a trial. It's a 7-day trial. It's 7 trading days. It's not 7 calendar days. So like Saturday and Sunday and holidays don't count. You get to be in chat and trade with us for 7 days, 7 trading days. But here's why it's not the time for you to join the trial. Because I'm running the holiday sale right now, which brings the price of our membership for the full year down to just $747. Now, if you did the trial and when you were done with, and I just want to be fully transparent. I don't want you to feel like I pulled a fast one on you. If you join the trial today and then you decide, hey, this was actually really great, I want to join, it's going to cost you $1,420. Now, Print Account, if you don't mind paying the $1,420, then by all means, go ahead and join the trial. The trial is free. There's no credit card required. But if you decide then you're going to join, it's $14.20. You can join now for the annual membership for $747. You're paying half. So that's the holiday sale. But that's only available for people that just join for the sale. If you go through the trial, it's going to be much more. So want to be fully transparent about that. So if you don't mind, sure, the trial is ttgtrial.com. And then if you want to join for the full membership, it's ttgoffer.com. ttgoffer.com gets you the full membership for $747. ttgtrial.com gives you the 7-day trial. And then if you want to join after that, it's over $1,400 to join. Okay. So I'll give you that. Those are your two choices. I look forward to trading with you, and you take whichever one you think is the best. I think the 747 is a no-brainer because you're paying half the price, and you also have a double your money back guarantee. So again, the way our double your money back guarantee works, you join, you pay 747. You have the whole year, go through our courses, pass the quizzes at the end of the courses, attend one study group. We do study groups every Thursday. You do those three things, and you're unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $747 that you paid to join. If you can't do that at least one time, we're going to give you back $1,494. So it's double what you're paying to join us, right? Now, our refund rate at your training group, it's less than 2%. That's why I can give you the double your money back. If our refund rate was, let's say, 12%, I wouldn't be able to give you double your money back. That would be 24% of our sales would be going back out the door. So Texas Trade, see, this is what I'm saying. So Texas Trader says, I did the trial for 48 hours and I wasted the money because they ended up joining after 2 days and they had to pay the higher price. Right. So that's why I'm saying I don't think that this is the time for you to do the trial, but it's up to you. Are you only bullish? Oh my goodness. No, Andrew Chu. Andrew Chu, we are neutral. So we go long and short. Okay. We go long and short. Okay. Members caught monster trade today, short on target and puts on target. That was our number one short idea today off the bell because of the earnings miss. It was their worst earnings report they've had in 2 years. So number one trade idea to the downside today was actually puts or short, whatever you do. If you're an options trader or an equities trader, it was short downside or puts downside, obviously on target. We've been long Coinbase, MicroStrategy over the last couple of days. I've been long VST over the last couple of days. We're neutral. We go long and short, sometimes the same day and from one day to the next. All right. We do it both ways. Yeah, this is true. So Seymour Life, that's also a good point. Let me bring that up to your attention too, anyone that was considering the trial. When you join TTG, whatever the price you pay when you join, you grandfather yourself in at that price, right? So if you pay $747 today, you fast forward to November 20th of 2025, it'll only cost you $747 to renew. It won't cost you over $2,000. If you join the trial and you pay $1,420 to join the membership, then next year when it comes time to renew, you're going to pay $1,420 to renew. So if you plan on being here for a while, you're actually going to save yourself a hell of a lot of money by doing the $747. So I forgot to mention that. All right. So it's actually $1,497 for the trial members. I thought it was 14. It's actually $1,497. Yep. TG teaches us to trade in any market, and our mods are with us all day. No. So Soapy. All right. So Soapy, do me a favor, brother. I mean, and it sounds like you're obviously an experienced trader. You made $100,000 this year. That's really good job. Soapy, if you just go to ttgoffer.com, everything on that page is included in the 747. We have some other stuff that does cost more money. Like we do 6-month mentor programs. We do 9-week accelerators. We do 2-day intensive boot camps. We do in-person meetups in Miami. Like these are all things that cost more money. But everything that's on that page, ttgoffer.com, it's included in the 747. Okay. Oh, and then Mari, right? And then the AI product. So our AI analysis tool, which just received the Chairman's Award at the Benzinga FinTech Awards for Best AI Analysis Tool. Okay, Joe, show them the pictures again one more time. This was literally just last night. So I'm super excited about this. That's Adam and I up on stage receiving the award for Best Analysis Tool. There it is, Best AI Analysis Tool. There it is, right there, guys. That costs more money. It has to, because it's a usage-based. The more that people use it, the more that it costs us as a company to use it. So that does cost. There is an additional fee for the AI tool if you guys wanted to use that. We got to welcome Shane. I don't know, Adam. How would you pronounce that? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Welcome to the TTG family, guys. 19 of these spots remain. You guys are fortunate. You're lucky that, Adam was on a plane this morning. We were super busy today, so we have not changed the price. So there's 19 spots remaining. Okay. All right. So Sheehan, welcome to the TT family. 19 of those spots now remain. So again, yeah, Soapy, go to ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page is included. Hey, Blaze, get with the program, brother. NVIDIA earnings have been out for 45 minutes. When did you log on to this live show?
No, Blaze, real quick. So NVIDIA went ahead and they missed earnings by like $2 quadrillion. Kind of like how you missed the mark here by
dude.
quadrillion brain cells.
You're so late. I covered NVIDIA earnings live right here as they came out. I gave you my whole analysis. I told you exactly what I think the stock was going to do. You're late, brother. If you're not interested, just kick it. go to another YouTube channel. I don't know what else you want me to tell you, Blaze. Kick it, man. Kick it. Soapy says I'm 80% ready to join. I'm working on the other 20%. Listen, well, Soapy, it's on you, brother. I'm not gonna twist your arm, man. Either you want to or you don't. If you don't, best of luck to you in your trading. Hopefully that you get I wish you nothing but the best of luck, man. Hope to trade with you. I always welcome experienced and successful traders to the group. So I hope you join the team. Yes. So there you go, Blaze. So that would have maybe been the appropriate way for you to have commented, right, Blaze? You just said, "Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm late." So maybe what you should have said is, "Hey, I'm joining late. Did you already cover NVIDIA?" Because that's what it says in the title. Instead, your comment was the title of the video is NVIDIA earnings, and you haven't said a word about NVIDIA earnings. So maybe you should have started with, have you already discussed NVIDIA, considering the earnings came out 45 minutes ago and you just joined us now? That probably would have been the better way for you to have addressed the issue. So I will go back and I'll recap NVIDIA's earnings. Top and bottom line beat, but an in-line guide. And it's the first time that the company, not the first time, but it's a disappointing guide. You're so used to NVIDIA giving you these monster guidance raises, right? That's what we've seen over the last 2 years. Every time the company comes out with earnings, they just raise their guidance. You remember there was the time when guidance was $6 billion, they gave you an $11 billion guide. They almost doubled the guide. I mean, but you're not going to see that now at this stage when the company's doing $35 billion in revenue on the quarter. So their guidance came actually right in line with expectations, and the stock dropped. And that was my concern coming into this earnings report, was that the guidance isn't going to wow anybody. And companies that have not raised guidance in this market environment have been penalized for it because the bar is set so incredibly high. Earnings multiples are very high. The markets are stretched. Valuations are stretched. A lot of companies are at all-time highs along with the overall markets. And investors want to know, I'm not paying top dollar for next year's earnings. That's what they want to know. And in order for you to ease investor concerns about that, you've got to raise and give you that strong guidance. And companies that have had inline guides have actually been punished. You take a look at AMD. AMD's earnings were not bad. It was a top and bottom line beat, and their guide came in a little soft. But it wasn't a miss on their guide. It was just a little soft. It was in line, and the stock got pulverized for it. You go back and you take a look at Palo Alto. Palo Alto, stock's down 4.5%. Top and bottom line beat. They beat their earnings, but their guide was right in line with expectations. And right in line with expectations means investors feel like I'm paying top dollar for the stock, and the stock, a little bit of profit taking. It's not aggressive selling. It's just profit taking. You got to get really, these stocks have made such massive moves over the course of the last 2 years. Like you look at a daily chart on Palo Alto, I mean, it's an epic rally. It's an epic rally. I own this stock in my long-term portfolio. It's in my cybersecurity holdings. The stock's been absolutely a monster, right? Then you have Snowflake. Snowflake raised their guidance. That stock's up 17%, right? We're up 17% today after a guidance raise. Nvidia, guidance comes kind of in line. The stock's down 1.4%, right? Stock's down 1.4. Nothing crazy, but you offset the inline guide. And this is what I said when the earnings initially came out. I said, okay, inline guide, I think that's the negative. And then, but a lot of comments from Jensen Huang, the CEO, that were extremely bullish. And I felt like that would cancel out the inline guide. And I said, I think the stock's just going to be a dud. I think that if you're in call options or you're in put options, I think you're both going to lose money tomorrow, as the implied volatility, the IV crush after the earnings, drops both calls and puts, and the stock doesn't move enough for you guys to make money from it unless you're in a condor or a butterfly. That's how I think people are going to make money on this. Now, you have the conference call that starts up in probably about 20 minutes or so. It just started. The conference call just started. So NVIDIA's conference call is actually just getting underway now. So what I'm saying with this, unless Jensen Huang says something crazy on the conference call, I think that you have a possibility of the stock going green, but not by much. That's just my opinion, right? Because here's some of the comments made by Jensen Huang, and I want to just walk you through why I said these are very bullish comments, and they might cancel each other out. Inline guide, negative; very bullish comments from the CEO, positive, and you get this kind of like cancel it out. But as this conference call gets underway, I would expect Jensen Huang to continue with that bullishness and that massive optimism, and then that might take the stock green. It might. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes the stock green. Okay, but I don't think you're going to get like this massive 15%, 20% rally. It might go green by 2-3%. Who knows, right? But here's some of the comments that made me feel like this might recover a little bit, and you might cancel yourselves out. The age of AI is in full steam, propelling a global shift to NVIDIA computing. Comment number 1. Comment number 2, demand for Hopper in anticipation for Blackwell and full production is incredible. Comment number 3, AI is transforming every industry, company, and country. Enterprises are adopting agentic AI to revolutionize workflows. Industrial robotics investments are surging with breakthroughs in physical AI, and countries have awakened to the importance of developing their national AI infrastructure. NVIDIA says their Blackwell production shipments should begin in Q4 25 and will continue to ramp into fiscal 26. They say the Hopper and Blackwell systems have certain supply constraints, with demand for Blackwell seen to exceed their possible supply for several quarters into 2026. Okay, so those were the comments from Jensen Huang about NVIDIA and their earnings and the AI industry as a whole. And as you can see, those are very bullish. They're very optimistic. So initially earnings came out, stock dropped because the inline guide. Then you got these comments from the CEO and the stock recovered. And here you are, you're flat. The stock is exactly where it was before they reported earnings. Conference calls underway. Maybe the stock tries to push green. But other than that, I think it's going to be kind of a non-event is what I think you're going to see happen here with the NVIDIA earnings. But a non-event is a good thing, because the overall market is in a very clear and established uptrend. We tested a major support level on the SPY over the last couple of days. I'll take you guys back on over to the daily chart. If you've been following the YouTube channel for a while, then you guys are well aware of this price right here, 584, 585. That's your support level. We've tested it 4 days in a row. It's held 4 days in a row. And the market's in that uptrend, and it wants to continue in that uptrend. You ran the serious risk today of, if NVIDIA disappointed, you ran the real risk of that level breaking. And if that level broke, you would flush it right to the 50-day moving average and, fill the gap from the earnings. Fill the gap from the election. And that would take you back to 577, 578. So if you had a disappointing earnings release from NVIDIA, I was going to short AMD tomorrow. I was going to short ARM. We would probably short the overall market, get into some put options on the SPY, short futures, and look for that move down into that gap. That's not the case. Okay. That's not the case. You did not get a disappointing result here from NVIDIA. So nothing's really changed. All systems still a go, right? Bitcoin's sitting at 94K. We had the breakouts, new 52-week high on Coinbase today. We took profits on that trade on the gap up to 338 today. We took profits on the Coinbase trade. Been long Coinbase from 291 to profits off 338 today. MicroStrategy touching 500 today. So it's been a really great week. It's been a really great week. And now that we've got Nvidia earnings out of the way, we can get back to technicals tomorrow and not worry about the extra volatility or the extra uncertainty around a major catalyst like that. And we can get back to going after a lot of these setups. Okay. Snowflake. Let's do a quick check in on Snowflake. Palo Alto has kind of really settled it down. Where am I? Where's my code? There we go. I love it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. 153. We're up 17%. 153 there on Snowflake, guys. Really nice. Right? Really, really nice move there on Palo Alto. CoinDisc, great question. Says, I'm new to stocks, currently investing through my Roth IRA. I love it. Planning on joining the live once the market opens every morning to learn from what he's showing us. Do you guys have any tips for beginners? Okay, so Coin, I do not, just so you know, I don't go live on YouTube while the market's open. I am in chat with our members, the 8 other professional traders and over 10,000 members that are part of True Trading Group, and we trade live with everybody. Okay, so I don't go live on YouTube here when the market's open. I'm in chat with all the members. So if you want to trade with us, you've got to go to ttgoffer.com and you got to join the annual membership. You've got to double your money back guarantee on the membership to give you peace of mind. But tips for beginners, my honest tip for you, Coin, is to take it slow, join True Trading Group, actually learn what you're doing, start with a paper trade account, make your early, beginner mistakes on a paper trade account so you don't lose real money. And then as you're able to prove to yourself that you're making money on the paper trade account, then you move over to real money and then we start making some money together. That's my advice to you. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. All right, guys? So folks, that kind of wraps things up there. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. These spots are first come, first serve for the 747 price point. If you guys have any questions, text us 1-888-621-2127. Phone number is right down there. If you guys have any questions at all, you text that number. We'll help you guys out in any way that we can. We're fully transparent. You'll talk to a real person, not a bot or not somebody that's on the other side of the world. You'll talk to a real person. All right? So there you guys go. 1-888-621-2127. Text us with any questions. Otherwise, go right to ttgoffer.com. Again, you've got the double your money back guarantee for peace of mind. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind, okay? All right, folks, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Welcome to our new members. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful rest of your night, folks. Take care, everybody. Later.